Hello, my lovely Taurians. Welcome to your reading for September 2022. I hope this reading finds you all well. This is a general reading for you, Taurus. It's a reading for Taurus sun, rising and moon sign. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, giving me the thumbs up. I appreciate your support. If you haven't already subscribed and would like to, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm posting new videos. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website, book a reading from there. My lovely Taurians, I've been sitting here meditating on your energy, and what I'm hearing very clearly here is what realizations have you come to? What realizations have you come to that's going to prepare you and set you on the path for September, for the energies that are coming through? It's like a realization. It's almost like a light's gone on and it's, aha, you know, what's that? What new awareness is there for you? What has been, what has the spotlight been on for you that has, you've come to this realization, this revelation of this is where I'm at, this is what I want. It's a discovery of what you're wanting, what goals you're wanting to set, how you're wanting to move forward, what you're wanting to bring into your life. What quality of life are you wanting? What changes are you realizing that you need to bring in to make your life where you want it to be? More comfortable for you, I guess. Comfortable? It's a very neutral sort of word, isn't it? But that's sort of what they're making me feel here. It's like, I can breathe. It's time to take that deep breath in, to inhale life, to inhale my journey. It's as if you are now starting your journey, which is really interesting, because I feel like, yep, here's the door. I'm going through that door. I'm not going to look at the other doors, the proverbial doors that are open to me, that other people are saying, well, you know, I'm sort of holding those doorknobs. I'm going to decide when those doors are open. You're going to take ownership. That's what they're telling me here. Ownership of your future, of what you're wanting to bring in as your reality. What are you wanting to create around you? Because I feel like September, you're coming into a month where you are going to create. What are they showing me here? They're showing me here, this is your garden. You've prepared the beds. And now you're going to choose what you're going to plant. And that to me is what ideas, what journey, what goals, what do you want to put into your reality? What do you want to create in your garden of life is really what they're showing me here. Very interesting. I'm going to draw a card from my Divine Oracle, Animal Oracle deck. Let's see what's part of your totem. Let's see what animal energy is coming through for you. You know, a totem, your life's totem, that's very fluid. It's very changeable. It depends on where you are at in your life as to what animal energy is there for you. And it can be other symbols as well. It doesn't just have to be the animal energy. So let's have a look at, look, there you go. That's interesting, because you've got the butterfly energy, and you know about butterflies is about this birthing, this transformation from the caterpillar, from being in a cocoon. And to me, for you, what is that? What does that represent? To be in a cocoon, to be restricted. What walls have been around you? What restrictions have been around you? How have your hands been bound by other influences, by people around you, by life, by your work, by friendships, by family members, by your thoughts and your belief system? How has that kept you in this cocoon? Well, come September, you are working through that. You are working through that, and that's working through your shadow as well, working through that and bursting through that cocoon. I want to say balloon. Cocoon to transform into a butterfly that can take flight. So what is this? The soul. Yeah, see, this is the journey of the soul. This is your soul's journey. This is what must be. This is that next stage for you. Setting goals is so important for you. It's sort of the breath of life for you. Goal setting, working towards something, making plans. What are you working towards, my lovely Taurians? Embrace the butterfly energy. Embrace that energy of transformation, of birth, if you like, of coming out into your own, creating your own colours in your world. Whose world's been a little bit grey, a little bit colourless. Bring that colour in. Bring that colour back. That's up to you. That's what you're going to be sort of motivated towards. It's as if where you're sitting is no longer right for you. You're not feeling comfortable there. It's time to bring in something new, and it's in your control. I'm going to create the Celtic cross now, my lovely Taurians. Let's see what is there for you. Yes, there you've got the Judgment card. It's stuff. I want to say crap. It's stuff coming up from the past. Stuff coming up from the past for review. It's past people connections. It doesn't mean you're physically going to connect with someone. You may well have people from your past coming into your reality, into your now, revisiting. But it's also triggers that are going to occur that are going to have you looking to the past. Maybe releasing the past, releasing issues, releasing what's holding you back, because that's going to help you move forward as well. Let me finish this and I will show you, rather than read the cards one at a time. I'll create the Celtic cross, and then let's have a look at what's going on in detail for you to see. They're throwing cards out at me. They've been doing that this month. They're really keen to get this information out to you all. It's an energy, September is an energy of newness. Oh, 2 there, so 2 for your final ones. An energy of newness, an energy of transformation, an energy of change. It's bringing in, heralding, preparing October for 2023, laying down those foundations. So as I said, you've got the Judgment card. This is connections with people from the past. This is connection with triggers from the past. This is connections with things you need to release or forgive or let go of. Old patterns, old situations, old hurts. But it can also be people from the past coming back into your reality, revisiting, physically as well for some of you. To heal past the past, to build that bridge from the past to you, to, releasing that forgiveness, allowing that, when you're building a bridge, you're building a bridge over water usually, aren't you? That torrent of emotion, healing that, slowing that down. Bringing that into some sort of balance, because what it's going to herald for you, doing that is it's going to bring in a new learning here. It's a new start. It's a new way of thinking. It's a new way of communicating. It's a new way of being for you. I like that. It's for some of you, it's a new study or restudying something, or adding on to something that you've studied in the past, building on that. But really, it's about looking at life, thinking about you, thinking about what's around you in a new way. So there's a turning point coming for you in September. This indicates, the Ace of Swords indicates a turning point, a new way of being is coming in for September. So you're very clearly leaving something behind. There's this transformation. That's that butterfly energy, that journey of the soul, fulfilling your soul's purpose. I like that. It's going to open up new opportunities. So there's going to be opportunities, choices, decisions to make. It doesn't matter what you make, what choices you make, what decisions you make, that's irrelevant, because they're all going to take you to the same place. It's like I'm hearing all roads lead to Rome. It doesn't matter which choice you make. It's about the movement rather than the decision, rather than the choice. It's about the movement that you're going to bring into your life, because that's going to move you forward. It's going to move you forward to what you're wanting. So this is about really fulfilling your desires, what is going to be good for you. Of course, we always consider people that we love, people that are in our environment, our family, our partners. They come into consideration as well. You can't just, this is what I want at the expense of others. So it's always about mindfulness as well, but it is also about self-nurturing, self-change, and moving to a place that fits you better, What have you been doing that has been holding you back? Because I feel like there's this big, there has been this big, a rope tied around your waist and someone's pulling it back and not allowing you to move forward. What's that anchor for you? What's holding you back? That you're cutting that, you're severing that. You're coming to a new realization. This comes after a lot of thought, a lot of meditation, a lot of thinking, it's also a time for you to relax. So whether you're going away for a while, taking a break from work, taking a break from life, meditating, going for walks, all of that is self-nurturing, but it's a time of regaining your balance, regaining that mindfulness, resting. When we're tired, when we're mentally exhausted, and this is what swords are about, being mentally exhausted, you're not thinking clearly and you can make mountains out of molehills. And so it's about taking that time out. So my lovely Taurians, some of you in September are going to actually take a few days off, or a week off, or go away somewhere, go for walks, take time out, do things that you need to do to process. How do you process your thoughts? How do you process what you're thinking, your goals, your way you're communicating? Is there something, who needs to say something to someone or a group of people? Who needs to say something, to voice something, to come out with something? And it's about meditating on that, thinking about your words, choosing them wisely before they are spoken. I just got that really clearly. So that's maybe for someone specifically, or a few of you. It may not be for everyone, but it doesn't mean this reading isn't for everyone. This is a general reading. Remember, I just give you what I get. So someone obviously needed to hear that. You've got the Queen of Cups as well. This is about coming in touch with your nurturing side, self-nurturing, self-care, but it's also about using your intuition in this process. How do you feel about what you're doing? How's your body speaking to you? This is about tapping into not only being, you've got a lot of swords, so it's not only being in your head and thinking about things intellectually and processing things, it's also about how does it feel? How does it sit with you? Do you feel comfortable in making the changes you're making, in saying what you're needing to say? It's about self-nurturing, and that's where that rest comes in as well. Nurturing others, looking after others, but also looking after the self. Always use your intuition, your self-talk, the way your body speaks to you as a guide. Do you know when you're going to make a decision or do something that doesn't sit well with you, you're in knots, your stomach's churning, your body's just telling you don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You got to listen to that. When you're doing something that is right for you, the universe is going to come in and you're going to feel excitement. You're going to feel motivation. You're going to really feel like, oh, I really want to get this started. So listen to that. Listen to that process. Very important. You've then also got the Hanging Man. And that's interesting too, because the Hanging Man speaks of, being suspended upside down, changing your perspective, looking at things from different angles, from different people's point of view. Walk a mile in somebody else's shoes is what I'm hearing as well. So look at things in different perspectives. Be open-minded about the changes that you're wanting to bring in. Be accepting of the direction that you're being shown, but look at it from different angles. You may be asked to look at things differently from what you're used to looking at things. Look at it from a different angle, a different way. This also takes incredible balance to be suspended upside down like this. It takes an amount of, let me say, self-sacrifice. So there's some learning through self-sacrifice. There's some learning through, to do that. You have to be dedicated to suspend upside down, to remain balanced, to use all your strength and all your stamina to maintain a particular position. But be aware that there's other points of view, other angles. You're going to see things differently. There's a new learning that's coming in here for you, my lovely Taurians, in September. So there's something new that you're going to learn that is going to help you along this journey of self-discovery. What is that for you? Is it the work environment? What's going on? There's someone at work here that is having a hard time at work? Is there something that you're reviewing here? Something that you're considering about where you work and how you work? There's a relocation coming up as well for some of you, my lovely Taurian. So this change is going to take a lot of different outlooks, different ways of looking at things. There's some sort of shift with the work environment. Okay, there's some sort of change coming in with the work environment. That's if you are working, for those of you that are working. Who's studying and is about to switch courses as well. So there's some sort of change coming in there as well. There are decisions to be made. It's about collecting your information, collecting your data, researching what you're needing to decide on. It's not about, this is where you've got this new way of thinking. It's not about I want to do this and blah, out come the words. You're really processing. You're really thinking about what you're wanting to do, what new goals you're wanting to set, what new situations you want to bring into your life, what new shifts and changes you want to bring in. There's some sort of move, who's moving out of a relationship, or there's a shift in a relationship here, and you're really considering a lot here that's going on, a relocation or a new shift that's coming for you. There's someone here that's getting a new shift, but it's a good thing, it's a promotion. But you're really considering, do I want that? Do I want the extra responsibility? Do I want the extra hours? Is it worth it? Is this what I'm wanting in my life? So you're really thinking about what's coming here. It's going to pay off because you've got the Empress. Whatever choices you make, it's going to bring in a richness and a fullness into your life. It's going to move September. It's going to take you to October, November, December. They're going to be really good months for you of movement. I'm really feeling like the energy that started in September really picks up. Really move, the changes start to come in quite swiftly, and they're internal changes, they're shifts within you a lot of the time. But this is the birth of a new life, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, some sort of change, a birth of a new idea, a birth of a child for some of you. But it's going to bring in a fulfillment and a richness in your life. So the Empress, it speaks of rewards, fullness, positivity and growth. So whatever choices and decisions you're making, rest assured that they are going to see you enrich your life, bring in a lot more of what you're wanting in your life. And that's going to be different for all of you. That's going to be different for all of you. It's about leaving the past behind. There have been traumas, there have been situations, there have been hurdles. It has been hard. And for some of you, it's been difficult. This situation has been going on for quite a number of years. But it's time now to stop dwelling in the past. Stop constantly bringing the past into your present. Stop with, like the thought patterns and what, these things happened and this is why I'm the way I am and this is what's brought this into the present. What brings it into the present is not releasing the past. Understand that there is there is a future here. There is a new future here. There is a new emotional stability and satisfaction, but you must turn around and look at that. Not look to the past, but look to the future or look to the present. Releasing the past. Don't allow the past to keep you in fear or keep you stuck. Keep you stuck. How you get unstuck is by setting new goals, by moving forward, by having this realization of what do I want to bring into my life? What do I want to do with my life? Very important. Your final cards, there's two. There's something that you're bringing in balance. Are you balancing your accounts? Are you balancing your finances? Can I leave my job? Can I start something new? What do my finances look like? How long will they last? If I sell a house and buy a house, what is going to be the financial cost? There's a balancing out of finances here. For some of you, it's a balancing out of the practical things in life, because of course Pentacles and coins are the earth sign. It's about the practicality of life. You're weighing things out. What do I need to bring? What do I need to bring into balance in my life to make it better, to make it the way I want it to be? Because it's a little bit out of whack here. It's a little bit out of balance here. How can I balance all of that out? It's a balancing of finances as well. What new projects are you moving on to? You've also end the month with the swords, the Knight of Swords. This is, you're doing an awful lot of processing, an awful lot of thinking in the month of September. But it's also about not just thinking about these things, not just writing about what your goals are and what your dreams are and process. I think I really would, I wish this and I wish that and I would like that and I would like to do this. It's also then by the end of September, it's time to take action on your goal setting, on your thought processes, on the changes that you've been thinking about and wanting to bring into practice. Sometimes they're changes in how you're thinking, how you're perceiving things, your thought processes, your self-talk. It can also be new learning. Okay, you've done your study, who's studied, and now it's time to do something with that. Having the courage to step out into the world, to start that new business, to start that new project, to start that new job. To start that new way of communicating, it's time to take action, not just thinking about it, not just setting the goals, but actually taking the steps to put them in place. That's going to happen. And that's probably why you've got the coins as well, because this is the 6 of coins, because you're weighing it, can I do this? Am I ready to do this? How much money am I going to earn? You know, this is how I want to live. This is the goals I want to set. How's my income? How's my situation? What's the practical side of things? You know, it's about being practical as well, is implementing your thoughts, implementing your processes, my lovely Taurians. The Divine Abundance deck, let's see what that has to say for you as a final sort of tying up of this month of yours, of this journey that you're on, this butterfly energy that's coming in. Also pay attention of synchronicities around you, because there's going to be signs and messages all around you. What animals are crossing your path? What situations? What are you hearing? You know, as someone's having a conversation and you have snippets of what they're talking about. And that's a message for me. So the card that you've got here is detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside. Yeah, it's detaching from the old patterns, the old people, the old things in your life, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it is fulfilled. So I'll read that again. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So it's about releasing things before you know what you're going to. Detaching from old thought patterns, old processes, looking at things in a different way, in a different perspective. And when you least expect it, that's when that space, that void is going to be filled with things that you're desiring, things that you've been thinking about, things that you've been wanting. So my lovely Taurians, what a month of September you have. I wish you love, light, and many blessings. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that will be specific to you. Many blessings to you.